We lost. Once again, my Chicago Sky, our skyscrapers have fallen victim to none other than the Indiana Fever. But surprisingly, I'm not as disappointed in this game's loss as I am at the fact that everybody is injured, okay? Mainly for my Chicago Sky. Okay, of course, Caitlin Clark is still injured. She was out due to that left groin injury. We saw Kelsey Mitchell, even though she went off this game. I'm going to talk about her later, okay? Because honestly, this game is really about Kelsey Mitchell. But we saw Kelsey Mitchell kind of lead the game for a little bit because it appears as though she was limping, like she had like some sort of leg or lower body injury. Of course, Angel Reese, guys, she had to wear a back brace these past couple of days due to a back injury. So unfortunate. She's only 23 years of age. Again, I've had back problems too. Okay, at my 30 years of age. Okay, I'm young too, and it sucks, right? But Mariah Jefferson out again due to her ankle. I feel like with Mariah Jefferson, I ain't even trying to roast the girl. When is she not injured? It's like she can go 10 years straight without even touching the basketball. We don't ever see this woman really like doing what needs to be done on the court. She's not really ever available to play for us. Mariah Jefferson, no lie, can go 5 years straight without playing basketball. As soon as we need her just 2 minutes on the court, she limping on the court. I'm like, what is going on with Mariah Jefferson? So of course she's out. Injuries out due to that back injury. Michaela Amue was somewhat back into this game. Okay, so she's out. She was no longer out due to injury, right? But we saw Ariel Atkins. She's still out due to injury. It's just a lot of people. Haley Van Lift, she's out due to an ankle injury. So again, a lot of our players just was not healthy enough to participate in tonight. And tonight, guys, was Barbie night. It was Angel Reese's Barbie night. Again, last season, back in August, late August, when we had Barbie night, okay, for Angel Reese, that's when the Chicago Sky actually collaborated with Mattel, okay, the makers of the Barbie doll collection, right? So tonight was Barbie night, and we lost by 15 points, okay? This game concluded with the Chicago Sky, we only had 78 points, whereas the Indiana Fever had 93 points. Kelsey Mitchell is it. Kelsey Mitchell is her. Kelsey Mitchell needs to stop playing games and come to the Chicago Sky. I don't know what's wrong with our GM. What's wrong with our coach, Tyler Marsh, our GM being Jeff Pagliacca. If I was them, I would be trying to recruit like very good players from other teams. I would be poaching them. I don't care. Okay, I'd be talking like a pimp. I'd be like, Kelsey, I understand your greatness. I see your potential. I see your energy, your kinetic energy and potential energy. Come to the Chicago Sky. Do you like Polish sausages? Do you like winter wonderlands? Are you a lover of great jazz music, jazz culture, beautiful architectural, structural designs of buildings? Do you like the Lake Michigan? Okay, are you a fan of these things? Because if you are, come to Death Row Records. Kelsey Mitchell is a freaking cheat code. It's not fair. Like, they gotta share her. I don't care what nobody says. If I was the GM of Chicago Sky, I would be in that locker room. Okay, as soon as they got that dub, I'd be like, excuse me, I need to speak with Kelsey Mitchell privately. I'm like, listen, I don't care what she wants. Give her a pay raise. Give her her own apartment, a company car. We need Kelsey Mitchell in the Chicago Sky. Again, I'm low-key kind of proud of us, okay? It could have got worse. We could have got done much, much worse. Because, again, like our first game, May 17th, Saturday, that was the day I left New Mexico, okay, in order to come back home here to Central Ohio to begin my Skill Bridge program, right? But I'm still active duty, military, active duty Air Force, right? That game, we got destroyed by the Indiana Fever. We lost by, 30-something points? It had to be up there, either late 20-something or 30-something points. That was our game loss. Tonight's game, guys, we lost by 15 points. Yes, I'm disappointed, but we did do better. I ain't gonna lie. Rachel Bannum, Kia Nurse, even Rebecca Allen, they have actually was stepping up as leaders. Camila Cardoso was getting on my nerves. She was a little bit slow on the draw. She was not being aggressive. I'm saying the same thing about Camila Cardoso. And I feel like, of course, if I'm saying it, her coach being Tyler March, I'm sure he has said it 1,000 more times than I have been saying it here on my channel. So why isn't Camila Cardoso stepping up, along with Rachel, Kia, Rebecca, etc., etc.? So in the first quarter, the Fever scored 26 points. In the Chicago Sky, we only scored 13 points, right? We were down by 13 points, but we actually made it. We came up, okay, in the second quarter, because in the second quarter, Fever scores 25 points. Chicago Sky, we scored 26 points. The third quarter, the Fever scored 24 points. We scored 22 points. And in the fourth and final quarter, the Fever scored 18 points, whereas we scored 17 points. Again, that first quarter was when we actually did the worst, okay? And after that, Tyler Marsh actually, he made the correct adjustments, the correct corrections of our players when it comes to moving those pieces on the chessboard. And we actually improved throughout this game. But that third quarter, guys, it gave me so much hope, okay? I felt like We got this in the bag. We were only down by 2 points. The score was 54-56. We had 54 points. The Fever had 56 points. Okay. Stephanie White was panicking. She had to call that timeout. She said, I don't like this. Okay, we were just up 13 plus points in the first quarter, second quarter, and now all of a sudden in the third quarter, we're only down. They were only up by 2 points over us. Stephanie White calls that timeout. They come back into the game. They we just let it get away. We let the Dubs slip away because again, our offensively as a team, we are just so stagnant. It don't make no sense. And again, they had Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell is a cheat code. She's a ninja. She's a ninja warrior, okay? And she don't care. She was literally like, Kelsey Mitchell, guys, let me give you some background on her, okay? Shout out to Kelsey Mitchell. She's an Ohio girl. She's a Buckeye. She was born and raised in Cincinnati, Ohio. I'm from Columbus, Ohio, where I'm at currently. She went to Ohio State, okay? She's a Buckeye, period. Okay, argue with your mama. Kelsey Mitchell stands at 5'8". She don't care who you are. Camila Cardoso of the Chicago Sky, our skyscraper, she's 6'7", towers over all the women on the court. Kelsey Mitchell is dribbling the ball. Again, like she's 5'8", she's small, short, and compact. She will see Camila Cardoso standing right there, a giant, right? This is a monster of a woman. Laugh in her face, cut right by Camila Cardoso, blow past Michaela Amiwe, laugh at Rebecca Allen, do a spin move, throw the ball up using her left hand, rather not even her right, her left hand, and just score the layup. I'm like, this is ridiculous. We need Kelsey Mitchell bad. Now let's talk about these individual player statistics. I'm telling you guys, Kelsey Mitchell is the greatest player of the Indiana Fever, period, okay? Hands down. Sophie Cunningham put up 5 points, had 0 assists, 1 rebound. Shame. Natasha Howard had 0 points, 3 assists, 0 rebounds. Aaliyah Boston put up 14 points, had 6 assists, 11 rebounds. Kelsey Mitchell put up 35 points, had 6 assists, 2 rebounds. Erin McDonald had 10 points, 4 assists, 2 rebounds. Michaela Simpson had 14 points, 1 assist, 4 rebounds. Lexi Hall had 7 points, 3 assists, 4 rebounds. Sydney Colson put up 0 points. She don't ever give nothing. Again, understand she gives more so defensively than offensively, but still. She put up 3 points, had 3 assists, and Chloe Bibby had 8 points, 0 assists, 2 rebounds. If it wasn't for Kelsey Mitchell, mark my words, if it was not for Kelsey Mitchell in tonight's game, my Chicago Sky would have won. Kelsey Mitchell defeated my Chicago Sky all on her own, all on her lonesome. I should be upset with her. I should be just infuriated and angry, and I want to choke Kelsey Mitchell, but I don't want to do any of those things. I want to recruit Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell, you need to come to the Chicago Sky. Now let's talk about the Chicago Sky. Rebecca Allen put up 13 points, had 4 assists, 2 rebounds. Elizabeth Williams had 9 points, 0 assists, 4 rebounds. Camila Cardoso had 12 points, 3 assists, 12 rebounds. She still got a double-double. And of course, Rachel Banham, she was our leading scorer, okay, in tonight's game, but she still couldn't beat. Nobody went over Kelsey Mitchell. That's crazy. Rachel Banham put up 26 points, had 5 assists, 1 rebound. Kia Nurse had 14 points, 1 assist, 6 rebounds. Maddie Westbeld, I've been trying to give her, some more time and patience being the rookie, but she getting on my nerves. She gave us 4 points, 2 assists, 1 rebound. Michaela Amiwe had 0 points, 2 assists, 1 rebound. Marquisha Davis had 0 points, 0 assists, and 1 rebound, even though she played for 8 minutes straight. Again, Grandma not mad at you. Grandma just upset. I'm upset and I'm hurt that my babies are hurt. Okay, Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark, even Kelsey Mitchell was limping in this game. I don't want nobody to be injured, sick, ill, out of commission, out of service due to injuries and illness, period, okay? But again, I'm actually kind of proud that Rebecca Allen, Kia Nurse, and Rachel Banham is stepping up. Camila Cardoso is stepping up again. Like, she did get that double-double. But again, I just don't like the silly mistakes and the turnovers that we were making. We kept passing the ball. Rachel Banham, Camila Cardoso, Rebecca Allen, Kia Nurse, they were literally passing the ball to the Indiana Fever. Again, if it was not for Kelsey Mitchell in tonight's game, we would have won this, period, okay? With or without Caitlin Clark, with or without Angel Reese. Kelsey Mitchell, you are a Chicago Sky.